Hello and welcome to the Pit Stop Podcast, the fastest podcast here on YouTube. I'm Dominic Konowski. Folks, we're going to go over the top 5 things we learned from the 2023 Formula 1 season opener at Bahrain. Let's get into things. Coming in at number 5 is Red Bull Racing. We all knew that they were going to be a very fast team, a very competitive team, but oh boy, were they freaky fast in this race. Max Verstappen had a 5-second lead before lap 10. He was unstoppable. Yeah, at that point, you don't even need to have to worry about pit strategy. Red Bull Racing did a great job coming home P1 and P2 with Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Coming in at number 4, the Ferrari lows. I cannot believe how horrible Ferrari was in the season opener. Charles Leclerc getting a DNF. Overall, it just seemed like Ferrari was off the pace. And that's concerning if you're a Ferrari fan. They gotta get things straightened up. They have a very talented team with Carlos Sainz Jr. and Charles Leclerc. They gotta do a better job staying out of trouble and overall working on the car management to have them be fast. They have the talent to win races and contend for a championship. They just gotta have the other pieces come together. Coming in at number 3, you have the American finishing P12, Logan Sargent, first career Formula 1 race, did not do Formula 3 or Formula 2, came over from IndyCar racing for my favorite team, Williams, and he did a great job. He was running mainly between 13th and 15th, ended up bringing it home in 12th place. I cannot stress how good he did. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Williams fan. I'm just saying that from a pure knowledgeable standpoint. This is a guy who had little to none Formula 1 experience, comes over from IndyCar, that yes, they do race on road courses, but still though, he never raced at that track. He did a great job. He did a great job, and I guarantee you that that's not going to be talked about that much because it's Williams, their backmarker team. He was able to bring them to almost a points finish in his Formula 1 debut. That's impressive. Coming in at number 2 is Mercedes. Now, overall, they seem to be a contending team for a win, but then they don't have the pace, though. I gotta see a little bit more of them. Of course, you have George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton was able to bring home a top 5 at P5, so a solid points day, but you know he could do better. That just comes down to Mercedes management, other than Lewis Hamilton not performing as well as we all know he could. It's really hard to say because they were off pace, but heck, everyone was with Red Bull. Of course, Red Bull's not going to win every single race this season. Mercedes needs to do, in my opinion, better on the straightaway speeds. I think that they have pretty good corner speeds. Coming in at number 1, we all know what it is. Everyone's talking about it. It's the hottest topic. Coming in at P3, Fernando Alonso getting a podium finish. What a race by the veteran. I absolutely loved seeing that. This is a guy who was involved in all the trouble on the opening laps, and he was able to rebound from that and finish on the podium. He didn't even start in the top 5, and he finished on the podium. Look, if this is what we're going to see from Fernando Alonso this season, then 100% he could be a championship contender, because we all know when he's in a winnable car, well, hell yeah, he's going to contend for that win. Red Bull, though, just too fast to match today. Comment down below what you guys think. I'm Dominic Konowski. Said that this was a fast podcast. Take it easy, folks.